What is up, YouTube? It's your boy The Woke70. We'll replace today with the 4, and I'm here with another story time. And story time is something in my early years of my channel where I basically talked about stuff that happened in my life. And the first two, you can find them. I think I have a playlist for it. The first one was my GameStop experience, and the other one was when my friend was scared of my dog Bongo, and he ran like a little girl. And it was funny at the moment, so I decided to record and talk about it like a day later. So anyway, what happened? This one is about my biggest fear in the incident that happened in the following. I wouldn't say it's my biggest fear, it's just something I can't do. I'm not scared of water, but I can't swim. Alright, listen, I'm pushing the stereotype. I can't swim. Listen, I'm black and I can't swim. I'm admitting it. I'm pushing stereotype. And you know, it's weird because most of my friends I know can swim, and I'm like the only one who can't swim. So whenever we go on like swimming trips and stuff, I'm the only one who's on like the shallow end while they're on the deep end having fun and stuff. And basically what happened was I can't swim. Listen, this is something from my younger years that I can't swim. I had took lessons, swimming lessons. I took a lot of swimming lessons and I quit them because I thought I was gonna drown and die. I mean, I know the instructor wouldn't like let us do that, wouldn't like allow that to happen. But I quit after one session because I felt like I was going in too deep in the water and I was gonna die and I was gonna drown and I was gonna be me and I was gonna be done. I was gonna rest in peace. So I quit that, and that came back to bite me. So I was I go to a camp like every summer camp at a park district or whatever, and we always go on swimming trips. I think we go like 2 per year, maybe even sometimes 3 if we're lucky, and they're usually fun for other people because it's not fun for me. All of my friends knew how to swim. All of them knew how to swim, and coincidentally, whatever the word is, they're Mexican. I'm not trying to be racist, but it's funny that all of my Mexican friends know how to swim, and I don't. It's funny. You know, cue the black kid. That's racist, but I mean it's the truth. Like most Mexicans I know how to swim. Like it's funny. El Chapo, please do not hunt me down. I'm just making a joke. I got respect for you. You know, do what you gotta do, man. But don't kill me. It's just a joke. I love Mexicans. I trust more Mexicans than I do black people, actually, which is funny. Some Mexicans are honestly more black than black people I know. So I'm getting off the topic. So they always knew how to swim, and they used to try to taunt me and try to basically joke on me, basically that I couldn't swim. They used to come over talking about, yeah, you know you want to come on this deep side and swim with us, but you know, and they knew I couldn't swim. They was talking about, come on, it's not even that deep. And that's like one of the worst things I heard. Come on, it's not even that deep. Bruh, like how do you basically, how do you know how to swim? And you know somebody else doesn't know how to swim, but you think it's easy for everybody else just because you know how to swim. And that used to just make me mad all the time. I used to be salty because I used to be on the shallow end with all the little kids who was like 3 years younger than me and everything, and I used to just be sitting there mad. And it's funny how my face used to look. I used to have the water, it used to be like waist deep, no farther than above my stomach, and I used to just look like, it's cool. One day, which that day will never come, I'm gonna learn how to swim. So after that happened, this most recent year, I became a junior counselor of that same camp. So I got more involved, but I wasn't a camper. I was actually like a junior counselor. I helped the council, whatever. And this year, their budget was like mad low. It was lower than what it usually was. So we only had 1 swimming trip, and I was happy that we only had 1 swimming trip. And the only thing I didn't like about it was I knew it was gonna happen, and that was gonna be the day where I didn't have any fun at all, and I was gonna suffer, that's exactly what happened, honestly. So we were swimming. Everybody, before you get in the water, everybody has to take a swim test. That's the only way you can get on the deep end is if you take a swim test, because they don't want nobody to freaking die or something from swimming. So all of my friends, everybody passed the swimming test. They was talking about, Gavin, you know, take the swimming test. I'm like, get out my face. You know I can't swim. And they told me the same thing. It's not even that deep. bruh. So I'm just sitting here on the shallow end with nobody. I had my little cousin over there, but she doing her own thing with her friends. And it was like 2 other junior counselors who can't swim, but they weren't even in the water, so I couldn't even talk to them. They were standing up. They weren't even in the water. They had their feet in the water. So I messed with them a little bit, but I didn't really talk to them because they didn't even. They was the same as me. They didn't want to be bothered with nobody. They just wanted to do what they wanted to do. It was one other female junior counselor. She knew how to swim. She was like a swimmer. Like I believe she swims as a sport. Like I guess I couldn't say professionally because we're all in high school, but she swims as a sport, and so she was beating everybody. Nobody expected her to be so freaking good at swimming. She was gone. She was beating everybody in swimming races, and I was just sitting here like, dang, I wish I could participate, but I can't because I'm black and I can't swim. So I was like, dang. So I was just sitting here, and it was one time I was bored. So my friends, they weren't as mean, not as mean, but they weren't as like petty as they were before. But they had just taunt me and then go back to swimming on D side. They actually come up to me and they actually talk to me about like anything. And I felt more in it because I usually felt left out because everybody else having fun. I'm just sitting here, can't swim. So what happened? Like even the people, like the coolest junior counselor was over there too. I couldn't even talk to him because he knew how to swim. And that's probably because he got dreads. You know what they say about people with dreads? They got superpowers. So his superpower is probably he could swim or whatever. So I'm just sitting here waiting. And he was talking, and one of my friends was talking about, "Come on, man." He said, "You ain't even got to swim to be on this side, the cool side. On this side." He was talking about just hang off the thing, because you know how they got the little filters. You can hang off of them and just sit there and just watch and see everything transpire. So that's exactly what I did. I stayed there the whole time for about maybe 15 minutes until it was almost time to go, I believe, or something. I think we only had either 15 or 30 minutes left. So they was talking about, "Hey, come here, Gavin." He said, "Jump in with us." I was like, "No, I'm not jumping in with you all." And I seen everybody else was jumping in. I'm like, really? Even a 7-year-old was jumping. My friend's little brother was jumping. That's because his brother's like Superman. He can do basically anything. Jay can do anything he wants, and his little brother just follows him and can do anything he wants to. It's crazy because he can swim and I can't, and I'm like 15 and he's like 7. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. So this dude Jay, I trusted him too. He's one of my homies. I'm still cool with him now. He was talking about, "Yo, listen, if you jump in with us, I'll like, if I see you drown, I'll get you. I'll make sure that you won't drown or anything." So I had trusted this dude. I was like, all right, this dude's serious, because I kept telling him I'm not getting in, I'm not jumping, and I should have went with my instincts. But people make mistakes and people do like non-stupid stuff before. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, dang, I might do it, because I feel like if I don't do it, because this is how my mentality is, if I don't do it, it's not gonna be fun. So what I decided to do was, Jay was in the water too, and I jumped in. We both jumped. No, I think Jay jumped either with us or he was in the water. He was making sure. I trusted that dude too. I made sure I didn't freaking die. So I jumped in there, right, the deep end, knowing I can't swim. Being as stupid as possible, I jumped in, cannonball in that joint, and I was like, woo! And then I started going deep. I seen nothing but blue. The water was in my eyes, so I only felt water. I was like, no. I was like, God, no. I was like, Jay, where are you? Well, I said all this in my mind, because you can talk in water, but ain't nobody gonna hear you. I was like, bro, where's Jay? I'm freaking out. So then I seen a light come in from the sky. I was like, oh no, I'm dead. I'm about to go to heaven. I can see God now. Come here, my son. Come here, my son. Welcome to heaven. I thought I was dying. I seen the light. I was like, what? I'm really about to die? I'm about to die? I seen the light, but in actuality, it was just the sky and the sun, so that's why it was so bright. So I'm sitting here treading, right? Treading in water, because that's what I remembered, that based off my instinct, they told me tread in water, which is like to move your arms and your legs. Continue to move your arms and your legs, and you'll be fine. As long as you have movement, you'll float, you'll do everything. So I started doing that, but I still couldn't see, so I couldn't see where I was. I started to see the light, so I thought I was getting close to the thing, so I could have something to grab onto, so I can stay there and don't do something stupid like that again. So I was so embarrassed to the fact, with a person, people actually had gotten in the water just to save me, and a person had the lifeguard. That's how bad it was. The lifeguard had to get involved with it. He had to get the little float thing that you have to, like, you could push on it and you'll basically float. You're safe. You're freaking safe. He had to get one of those on me, and I had to get back on the floor. I was like, yeah, see what I did? I messed up. And everybody was looking at me like, who mans is this? Somebody get their mans, because I felt so embarrassed, man. And then after that, I was just sitting there. I was like, I'm done with this water. I'm done. People was like talking about, dang, dude, you almost drowned. Sitting here like stating the obvious and stuff, like I'm clearly not about to die or something. And he's like, dang, dude, you could have drowned right now. And I was like, duh. And then since I was a junior counselor, I was always surrounded by like kids and stuff. So they were young. And they would always ask me, dude. They would always ask me the obvious, dude. My voice gonna crack. It's like, dude, you almost drowned in the water. I'm like, it's clearly obvious. I was sitting here breathing hard, but I was good. And everybody thought I was about to die. They was talking about, oh, we finna lose a camper or something. I'm like, wow, y'all had no hope for me, huh? You coons had no hope for me, huh? They didn't want to see me survive. DJ Khaled, they didn't want to see me succeed. They didn't want to see me, they wanted to see me freaking drown. They had no hope. They thought I was gonna die. This one girl told me to my face, she was like, yeah, I thought you were gonna die, man. I was like, I was gonna be sad too. I was like, dang, wow. So after that, it was time to go. They was like, all right. It was like, oh crap, yep, this man almost died. We gotta go. It's time to go. So we ended up leaving. But you know, before we leave, we always eat our lunch, these little prepackaged lunches that come in boxes, you know, generic lunches. So we had to make sure everybody was out the pool because we only rented it for an hour before it goes to the public. And I was just looking. I wasn't salty. I was like, it is what it is. I don't care. I'm just glad I'm alive. That's what I care about right now, is that I'm alive. So I was just like, dang, I could have been dead right now. I could have died. Like, I could have been rest in peace. Like the Walk 71, you would have seen a video on my channel saying I would have been like another dead YouTuber or something like that. But luckily I survived and everything. And what was cool is that one of the girls I was talking to, she was like one of the junior counselors. She was like a year ahead of me. She actually started talking to me after that, because before that she was like, I wouldn't say she was awkward, she just was kind of like how I am, not closed-minded, but she's like very quiet. She only talks to a select number of people and she just keeps to her freaking self, which is how I am kind of. And she was like, dang, like you could have died. And I would have felt sad if you were dead, because that's like messed up. Like, that's crazy. And I was just like, wow. So I thought I was gonna die. The moral of the story is, if you got a fear, try to beat the fear, but don't try to beat your fear that will kill, that might end up like putting you to sleep and killing you. Like, don't do nothing that's gonna end up causing harm to yourself or something like that. That's a fear. Like, if you can't swim, if you know you can't swim, then don't get on the deep end. I just thought that somebody was gonna protect me, but they didn't. The lifeguard did, and I looked like a little sissy, and everybody was looking at me like, who mans is this? Who mans is this? So guys, you know what to do. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe. Do what you do to support me, support everything that I do. Links to all my social media and stuff is in the I hate YouTube. It's in the description below, all of my stuff. Anyway, guys, I'm out. Peace.